Good morning, Johnson High School.
I'm Crystal.
I'm Charlene, and we're here with today's news. First, let's go to an important announcement for seniors.
Hello, I'm Ellis, and I'm here with
Miss Ali.
Mr. Yang.
Miss Lasak.
and we're here to learn about
We're here to learn about information that seniors need from us counselors. So seniors, make sure you are taking care of business, you are turning in your work, and remember those passports that we discussed in the previous announcements? Make sure you are turning that in. You're getting your iPad taken care of, and athletics signed off on, the library, and the last people you will see are us counselors to sign you off. So make sure you're taking care of those last minute assignments. And if you don't have a passport, check with your English teacher. If you are a PSCO student or you don't have an English class right now, come to your counselor and we will help you out.
And senior, remember this is your last week. So if you are currently not passing a class, we need your teacher to let us know that you are going to pass the class before we can clear you for graduation. So if you have a class right now that you are at the borderline or are not passing, you gotta talk to the teacher because we need that okay from the teacher to clear you for graduation.
And lastly, just finish strong. If you need a little boost, you're always welcome to stop down in the counseling office. You guys got this.
Thank you.
You can do it.
Have a good day, Johnson. Back to you.
Now let's go learn about the ethnic studies field trip.
Hi, my name is Angeline,
Lulu, Ellis,
Janya,
Faith.
and this is our field trip to the Critical Ethnic Studies Convention in McAllister.
Then you have to talk about a random question.
Hi, my name is Lulu, and today I'm here with
Say it again.
your name.
Amy Schaefer Mayhew.
So, what is this?
This is a conference led by students, for students, about different issues they find important around ethnic studies.
So, what's your role here?
I'm a teacher at South High in Minneapolis, and so we prepared our students to be presenters at the conference and also brought other students who were interested in finding out more about ethnic studies and the conference and the topics talked about here.
So, how does this impact our community?
I think it impacts our community by letting us know that we're not alone in the worries that we have, and we can make connections and feel empowered to build a community that cares and wants to support each other and build a better future. Sometimes when you are really focused on what's going wrong in the world, you can feel lonely. But these types of conferences let you know that you're one of many who would like to improve the world.
Today I'm here with Angeline and Izzy, and we're going to talk about the presentation. So what did you guys do a presentation about?
So my name is Angeline, and I did a presentation on how to accommodate people with disabilities, and I found it really fun.
My name is Izzy, and I did a presentation about the importance of social justice, or how journalism relates to social justice and the importance of them both.
Studios and see how journalists use their equipment.
Today I'm here with
Brianna.
And what did your presentation on?
So today I presented about Critical Ethnic Studies Day that we did at Central High School.
What did you enjoy?
Presenting, it was really fun because I got to share my ideas and I got to share what I did at Central, what I organized.
In our high school, when the correlation.
Hi, my name is Lily. Today we're here with So why are you here today?
So I'm here presenting. I did my presentation about race and urban design and urban segregation in the 21st century. And I came here because I care about ethnic studies and about making a more just society.
Just wanted to get some thoughts from y'all. What has been a new learning that you've gained today, or a new unlearning that you've noticed today? Who have you been engaging with, and who do you have yet to engage with? So I think we have.
Wow, lots of bravery from the student presenters. What's something that you like?
I want a Bluetooth speaker over there. I love the food.
and the people. I'd love to hear everyone's opinions on all their workshops and such.
I loved the conversations we had while presenting.
The staff were really nice.
Overall, that was a great field trip.
Now let's go to an interview that Janya had with the 60-minute reporter.
Hi, I'm Janya, and I'm here with
Ashley Bealey with 60 Minutes.
So what do you do at 60 Minutes?
I'm a producer with 60 Minutes, and a lot of people always say, well, what is that? And the producers at 60 Minutes tend to have like the A to Z approach to the entire story. So you're looking for a good story, you're pitching it to the executive producers, you're getting approval for it, and then you do the deep dive on the subject matter. You find good characters to talk to. You do all the research to understand the different angles you can go after, because our stories are quite long these days. They're 12 to 13 minutes. So, you have to have a lot of content and think of it in those terms. And then you go out, you find your characters, your locations, and you go with camera crews, your correspondent, and your full team, and you film it. And that's what brought us here today. We're in the early stages of one of our stories that will air next season. And when you finish up with this, you go back to New York and you put it all together. You write the script and you work with an editor, and then you go through various stages, again, with your whole team, with the correspondent, and then it goes to air.
So how did you find Johnson, and what drew you to this area and this story?
So the reason we're here at Johnson today is that we're doing a story that focuses on kind of programs working with high school students that are, getting at different issues. We know that your generation has had a lot of, coming out of COVID, and it's a really difficult time, and the world has changed a lot, right, over the last few years. And what we were looking for is like a program that was taking all of that into consideration and really wrapping your arms around kids and having, a greater connection than what you might find in other schools. And Johnson had that in this program, The Landing Pad. So we came here, did some filming with some of the kids, one of the main social workers from that program. And it's been great. Yeah.
So do you have any advice for aspiring journalists or journalist students?
The advice is we need journalism and good journalists now more than ever. It's really important in the times we're living in. It's a really scary time. Journalism is being sort of pushed and marginalized, and there's, as you've seen, there's been this divide now of people trusting and not trusting journalists and journalism, which is, in my eyes, in the years I've been doing this, one of the scariest things I think this country is facing, because we were always that checks and balance for politicians, for corporations, for systems, and to lose that or to have that erode is really, really frightening, just as a democracy and as, our future, right? Because then what are we? We just become like a dictatorship, or become something without that driving, questioning, non-biased approach to what's going on in our lives and explaining things to Americans and making things clear. So the advice is just, if you're interested in journalism, pursue it. It's one of the most exciting jobs you can have. You're always learning something new. There's a lot of stories everywhere you turn, and it is what you make it. So if you have a passion for it, it can just be the most fulfilling thing that you could ever do in your life, and it's a great profession, and it would be great for you. I know you're really into it, just to keep going with it, and it's like I said, it's more important now than ever.
Thank you so much. Back to you.
Last
But not least,
we go to the additional announcements.
Know what's exciting and important? The senior passports. Remember, you must have it filled out for your cap and gown. It can show that you can graduate. Next, on Wednesday, seniors will be called to the library computer lab to erase and hand in their iPads and the charger and get their stamps. Seniors will be called down during second and third hour. Know a senior? Tell them this. Next up, road construction and projects are a week ahead of schedule, so admin would like you to plan ahead, or you'll be stuck in traffic. Here's a map of the work. Lastly, on Friday, seniors will attend their first hour classes, then go to a class meeting followed by a trip to their senior picnic. When they return, they can pick up their cap and gowns. That's all for today, Gubbies. Bye.
That's all for your announcements, Johnson. Have a great day.